You have to know a person's story in order not to get them misunderstood. So, what do you want the people to know about your story and know about the person sitting in front of me today?
My name is Georgina Singh,
Okay.
the CEO of Dinner Sky. I was born in Takwa, had my elementary school in Takwa, went to Obuasi Senior High on scholarship, and also went to UMAT.
I was growing up like
I was raised by my grandmom.
grandmom.
Yeah.
Okay, which shows that there's an absence of a mom and dad. Where was your mom and dad?
I didn't really meet them till
Okay.
when I was a teenager.
At what age did you meet them?
For my father, when I was 10 years, and for my mother, when I was 18 years. For my father, that time, he was also working somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So he used to come and go, but I was totally raised by my grandmom.
And at what age did you meet your mom too?
My mother, when I was 18 years.
Did you ever try and question them or ask them or find out at least what happened? Why they leave you like that?
My grandmom never made me lack anything. As they even came in the chapter, I was like
You're okay.
independent already. Everything that I was supposed to know had already been taught by my grandmom. So
Okay. So going to school and seeing people's mom and dad come and pick them never bothered you?
no, because my grandmom was my rock.
What did your mom say when she came back?
Apart from sorry, what are you going to tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and since I was getting that love from my grandmom, like I was
What work was your grandma doing at the time?
choba.
Choba. Were you helping her in the choba?
Yes.
What specifically did you do in the choba aside eating?
Aside eating, I used to, help her in washing of the bowls. Because that time I wasn't that strong enough to be preparing food. And
Okay.
but I was doing my choice.
Did you pick up any behavior from her that has helped you in your journey today?
She was always training me
Mm-hmm.
to become that one lady that without anybody you can kick.
Okay.
You can, go. You can do this, you can do that with the help of nobody.
So she taught you
If
to be
not
independent.
monetary aspect there. Like she was helping me. Anytime that I don't really understand something, I'll just go, and sometimes she will ask me to go and use my head.
All right. So what brought you to Accra?
Oh.
How did you move from Takwa to Accra?
It was a misunderstanding between me and my uncle.
Can you share a little light on the misunderstanding?
I was braiding my hair somewhere, and a friend called me on phone that she was passing by and she heard my grandmom crying. My grandmom was not feeling well and she was suffering from stroke. But we had maid by that time. So when I got home, I saw my grandmom crying and I was like, oh, where's uncle that? Sorry, I didn't want to mess his name, but where is? I also asked of the lady, that's the maid, and she gave me an answer that she's inside my uncle's room. That time I was really angry. So I asked the lady, what were you doing there? Because that's not the room they gave you.
Yeah.
So
that's the maid.
That's the maid, yes.
Okay.
And she was like, she's watching a movie.
Okay. So your uncle was having an affair with the maid.
Oh, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's what sparked him up, and then he started hitting you.
He was talking and You
were walking out?
Yeah, I was walking out, yes. And he pulled my braid, he pulled it back. He slapped me, and I also paid him back because now I over me. And I did watch it. It was a fight, and fight has no formula. So obo me, so make it car no, also car me, and I odi eduane many and say so. On they do some stage, Now he was not able to control the blood that was coming from me.
Wow.
Because na many I say a pie. Bomenia say Kamaswechi.
Hey.
Oh, and he was having this long news to me, and I was encouraged by some of my aunties to go and make a police report.
Did you fall unconscious? How did it end?
Oh, some people came in to pull him. At that time when they come, none they see him how or come. So I have marks over here. Get cry, your teeth will be able to assist you in some things. So no those about block you. So where else can you use?
When you made the police report, what happened to your uncle?
I went to my father's working place and to report or show him what his senior brother has done to me. But unfortunately, when I went there, he wasn't around because now I loaded or call. I went to the police station and the CID there asked some of his men to take me home to take down my uncle.
Okay, so they arrested him.
But we went and my auntie was like, we're going away for you. He left.
So since that time, they didn't see him?
Oh, for 1 week.
Most often, people who grow up without a mother and a father figure, even though I know your grandmother took care of you, there's still this absence, this void. So it tends to affect their relationship. Did you ever have that? How was your first relationship like?
Along the line, I had this gentleman who was also helping me in my finances.
Okay.
Way back in school.
Okay.
He used to help me with monetary aspects and sometimes to advise me.
Okay.
Probably
what work was he doing?
It was a long distance. He was a gold dealer.
Okay. So that didn't work out well.
Yeah.
You came to Accra.
Yeah.
You went into another relationship in Accra.
Yes. When I came to Accra, I was staying with my sister, sister from another mother. Yes, I was actually living with her. Okay. So I had this chance to go out with one gold dealer too.
Another gold dealer?
Yes, another gold dealer.
No, I addicted to gold dealers.
Because
that
was a Juma. And in a way, I also found myself in, because when I was in Takwa, I used to do some analysis for him here. Okay. So I knew him long time, but not on him some about Accra.
Okay, so once you came to Accra, you linked up and then
yes, like waka so almost 6 years ago. Yeah. Wapemi da. Nah. So when I came to Accra, I say, my baby, I was also hunting on a job. Because when I came to Accra, the job I got, and I said the job my friend got me, it ended up by one of my managers wanted to, go out with me, which I refused. And
okay.
Yeah. And idea and me work, he will ask why I didn't attend to that work. Meanwhile, I wasn't the supervisor then.
Okay.
I was just an ordinary shopkeeper.
Okay.
But he would just come, ask me, say unnecessary questions, and the pay I was also getting here was 350 cedis. So I stopped because my guy was also helping me.
Yeah.
So I told him about whatever I was going through, and he was like, if he's not really going to ask me to stop, but if I want to stop, fine. But he will also double the pay for me.
So there was an interesting story where you told me where the guy you were dating, I don't know which specific one, taught you how to make money, which really helped you. And at the end of the day, when you quit the relationship, you're able to apply it in your life, and then it helped. But what did he teach you? What business lessons did he teach you that helped you on your journey?
To save.
How to save?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to spend a lot.
Okay.
Even though now I was having work that I was getting 350, but I can spend 350 a day.
Okay, on what? What were you spending on?
My Accra. Who Accra life, so I don't normally.
Were you the outing type?
No.
You don't go out to chill.
No.
You know that type.
No. Men who are or online, metal, men who way metal. Metal, I made a dressy. I snap. Metal, I just say, made me a post on my snap.
Okay. Okay.
And yet desire and say me to and I say me to send a content. I was going out with this my guy, and one day not my call me sister wa me baffy, so me a peka that was Trosky. Na a peka de baba because she was also coming to Medina.
Okay.
And I me share some madam for no and on my lift. And I see me sister ni wa Medina. Yeah, but no see no kwa wenya call be no pese yen call any name. I'm sure okay, since I don't also know Accra no, okay, yenko. Ye call ya ye bano, and na ye benya accident, and on no free mo.
He died.
Yes, at a spot.
Oh wow.
And na omo de me call hospital. Share me a buyer. So that time my guy too was not able to reach out to me. So a week. Na me mama no ma ba hwe me nim crash sam of friend me me nim asema me ne beka say me nya accident. The questions will be too much. Incident na kasa see manko of
Okay.
So say almost say when they almost me call hospital, no more admitting me no, and I me call for 3 days. So I waked up cry, no knowing say a guy na me no call you no, almost see no, because he was also a Muslim. No more see any cry that. But anytime I ask of him, the nurses will tell me say, "Oh, need any more into my transfer no."
They didn't want you to know.
Yeah, what?
A bit
Because now, that
get
time, any
emotional.
single thing that
Your
my mind comes
yeah.
on, it gives me double-minded. And me who to me yes yama, ujina menchenya, you feel like hamatan panaba.
So those are the images we are seeing right now.
Yes.
Your head was sewn.
Had some glasses inside, broken glasses inside.
So they took the glasses out. Was the operation done in Ghana?
Yes, but I'm just starting me free hospital no. Me bad fear no me da. Say me sleepy on my left and I'm sleepy on my right. When I wake up, I will see blood coming out from my ears. Mean to me, you see me tears for no more than 2 minutes. Crampo, you see blood, and it was like internal bleeding.
Okay.
So now and they be injecting me on this particular side in my head. So that blood in air flow, but in a way, the blood can come out. But any fluid it will come out to something.
They really went through it.
There by the grace of God.
Wow. How long was the recovery period for you?
Almost 5 months to 6 months.
5 months.
But I was in wheelchair for 1 month.
You were in a wheelchair
for 1 month.
For a whole month.
Whole months.
How does a person go from that to then starting a business?
Me recover, I had the chance to work with one hotel here in Accra called.
Okay.
So
where is that located?
Osu.
Osu, okay.
Yeah, me ni omuje chuma for some period of time. But so same kitty lead to sexual harassment in the way into emame kwete.
Have you faced that a lot in your life?
Oh, almost yes. Say my page you 10 ewo Ghana has say 7. The reason why I'm
sexual harassment.
Yes.
Does that make it tough for women to succeed?
I think these are some of the reasons why ladies try to set up a business or go by something else to be able to survive here in Accra. Yeah, because most of the business owners, most of them, I'm not saying all, some men go by what they see, and it's not a crime for a man to approach you, even though it was something that I was really facing. But it was a specific day about my me say me person me ne wunda. But when they tell you and you try to avoid it, it becomes something that I had to say aye nungwasi ama or no intino.
Ohun be yin man.
Ohun isha da yin but in your ma one kasa personal no ohun na we yembeshi wonu sun wani yembeshi.
Going through all that sexual harassment issues, does it make it hard for you to trust men?
I'm not in a relationship now.
You are not in a relationship
yes
now? You are single?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yes, it makes it
I
hard
don't really
for you to
I it's not like I don't trust men. Me, if I tell you that sometimes I don't feel like I do, but the side effect of getting small coins, you feel big to you think that you can afford everything by
that's
yourself.
Going to affect you?
Distracting me. Yes, because all the men I've mingled with more distracting me. So I feel like say if I go in right now,
they'll distract you from what you want.
You
to
ask
achieve.
me some even ask you why didn't you ask permission before you were sleeping? And I don't know how this kind of new relationship is going to be. And I say right now they do it out there. You understand?
How did you start your very first business, and what business was it?
My first business is Gina Sky business.
Gina Sky business. What
Gina
does
Sky
Gina Sky
Enterprise
business do?
It's something that I started as mobile banking. It's mobile banking as in na me mobile money.
Okay.
Me started
as mobile money.
Yes, okay. Mobile money.
And then it went into mobile banking.
Yes, into me somebody helped me. Somebody helped me, yeah. So this
transition from the Momo to mobile
yes.
banking. Okay. How much investment did you?
Oh, I started mobile money. Now me use 1,000 cedis.
Okay.
Then 1,000 cedis. Eko so sa na kakra na mako 2,000, but this man came in with 30,000 cedis. Yes, nti emame the range to expand it. And I made Fidelity Agency ebeka ho.
Okay.
And I made start with prepay. Yes, but it was money, and yes, or the mommy he invested it for me
in the
to
company.
pay back.
To pay back.
Oh, sorry.
So it was a loan.
Matuya.
How much was it?
30,000 cedis.
30,000 cedis. You
Yes.
paid all that.
And with interest.
How many months did it? With interest.
Oh, mommy 2 years.
2 years.
But before a year, no.
Okay.
Now I was making almost 60,000 out of the 30,000. No?
That he gave you. Wow.
Yes. Now me the money back.
That's interesting.
It's 30,000. No. Baby, I may rent any day. The man gave me the money to rent. It was out of the 30,000. Aside that, no, now
he dashed it to you.
Yeah, before that 30,000. No.
Was it because you were able to repay him?
No. So that time one. Now I didn't come. I'm 5,000.
Okay.
5,000. No. So 5,000 ni muna na me mobile money no. Na agency nim buy you, Fidelity Agency nim buy you. Sa 5,000 na odi ma me say me fan she me adwuma ni mu no. Na me de sa 5,000 na me de fa tomatoes ewo north e de ba me anti ba ko. Me anti ba ko because mobile money no enye sika in fact one e ba no enye you can like the sika capital na me use no. In fact, one na minya or profit na minya no, it was too small. Okay. So na me fat man to so I created a brand and if any Gigi's food and veggies.
Wow.
Nti me at first I started with this market woman, but I realized say omo so omo koto no matter nto omo so hia mfa so. So osuwana mo supermarkets any restaurant wo ho Chinese people ni way no. Wunya fresh now with the more they are able to, they will also patronize. So many omo kokasai, this is the kind of work I'm doing. That time na me start here, but I told them this was the kind of work I was doing. Okay. And it was like, okay, say minya tomatoes ni bia na maye dem media, but so I started with this in cho osu. Yes, after breakfast and na omoma made tomatoes ebro omo. So na a week bi omo to make tomatoes no e bia half
like a box.
Yes,
half
box.
box.
Yes, and half box no na I had say ni ton of 150 cedis, but hono na minya 50 cedis. Inti me the bar me ton no e bia be 100 cedis.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were making
yes, I was making money. So
you're making a 50 cedi profits.
And 50 cedis profit cry along the line. These people also recommended me to some people.
Wow.
It's not made the tomatoes call. I got agent I may supply on tomatoes any gari.
Okay.
It's not made the call. So me find say out of the 5,000 cedis, 2 months na menya 5,000 as profits. Aside sikana ye di ama me no. So this man told me to keep the money. Even though okache me say me mfa, but me kache say me nye sika. Wan ka say me ntua mo bad o kama me ti say neni bedi sika na o di ama me nechi. So to me, besides say, and the what one there saying, he was also helping me in a way. What one there saying, for so saying a unyaye, what they saying the two.
It was essentially giving you business.
I so be amo scanner. I then I will be business scan there. But this man was me doing food that because I knew say
was teaching you. Yeah.
Yes. Inti. Okache say so if say echine bi okase me found in 5,000 na metimi so na asem na okan na da me team pan say that bi obetimi agine sika nti na me ku me ho say 5,000 na me dey ye ejuma no metimi make capital out of that 5,000 na echina ogina dey cry I have that money to survive. So 2 months na ma say extra 5,000 as profit. Tisisi ano.
Wow.
Me sika 2,000 na me dey ye ejuma no plus on any 5,000 no. Sisi ma be nya 12,000.
Oh wow, that's so
essentials in
you. And you're a good businesswoman.
On any other agents, you're from almost South Meridian. Papa na so ni Ghana or US.
Okay.
Inti oni omo kasaye. Oma mature later. Ejuma na me pese me no. You have to write a plan like
what business plan.
Yes.
Okay.
So eto masuma they will give you that money. So
wow.
I want to expand it.
Okay.
Baby, I may want to. That time, na me use any store.
Okay.
Me ni store. Into me benya sa 30,000 no. And that Papa Nessa rented place for me here in Accra.
Okay.
Osu. and I rented a shop for me.
Then you were operating from the shop.
Yes, so I was doing this food and veggies.
Okay.
No? And I'm a mobile money. No? Yes.
And then you have a third business.
Third business, no. Yeah, when I started to make friends. Now me be who say embema no kwa sa omoko cancer ekototo ontare.
Okay.
Near ade obi to me friend me Gina ada wo be wo pese wo nko cancer no. Ma me mato ade we fa bre me make sure me size na what all the amame. Okay. So me kwa na my friend when them me call canterman to opa obe here bibi ama me ton fa bro obi be here singlet obi be here bi at top. I developed the habit of say me kwa kofa na ma beton as online and no name emba me shop and I say I won't rent a place for that.
Currently you have 3 businesses.
My salon in Baye.
You have a salon
I
too.
have a salon and spa at East Legon.
At East Legon. Oh nice.
Violation.
Is it open operating?
Yes, it's the salon is operating. So I have a salon over there. Okay. It's operating, but the spa is not operating.
Okay, so they are all called Gigi Sky.
I have Gina Sky Raise and Bundle Salon, and I have Gina Sky as its own, as in business enterprise. That's the business enterprise, and then I'm started with.
At the age of 27, you have all these businesses you are running. How are you keeping it all afloat?
It's not easy, especially when workers, Papa. Because right now I have like almost 6 people under me right now.
Okay.
And one thing I wish anka minya ebeba say kamenya obi otise me as my employer.
That's the difficult part.
Yes. Because and then obi to me sorry catch you say because of say or abdominal pain inti opauchawa ka send also your ba no ka obi to me a favor na nka waye den or the atinafi. And you have to go and replace the person. Uber late to us, even though I need workers, though, but Ubeko, you have to. You need me, I also need you.
Yeah, that's something a lot of businesses are facing, even as we were facing that a lot.
Almost Ubeka say, Ejime ni your mind. So I keep on asking them, say, oh, no, Beka say, Juma, why never foul? Or being brain home pe Sabione captor. Now,
yeah, near the way I all feel. People don't know this story. They just know that you own these businesses, but they don't know what it took for you to get them. They don't care. All they see is that you are posting that you are living this life. I have to have it. I want it and I want it now. So when you employ them, it's very difficult for them to see things the way you see it. Right now, when you employ people, it looks like they are doing you a favor. That's how they see it.
Yes, I do experience that a lot because say I have workers that they themselves open my shop every day, and that person think that say one buy juma and say also baby because me too I'm a government worker. Okay. And team me knew her. Me name say by 8 or maybe my shop is open by Meb friend no traffic in tea. Madam and then to me and being to me be in 11:30. To me soon can't so sorry I'm Martin Fambra. Into your fool say you need her, she also need you, but on only who here, even though one would do sika, but that become a problem when you, the owner, you are not around, and I say you are not available because me no, I'm not available. My BA and I'm a paying for sometimes for my salon, even though my training, I went for training, though, but me na me. It say me so me employing kofua or more well trained. Catch on will say you should run it like your own.
Yes.
I work with my workers no. I quite quiet to say obininimia, something like that. Because I don't want to see me that even though when you joke with my money, me know benya way, but me pay that kind of that cordial relationship that we all are one.
Yeah, but they take advantage of it if you
obviously
you do that. What do you do when things get tough? Do you have someone you speak to? Do you sit at home? Do you talk to yourself alone?
Yes.
As business people, we all don't have friends like that. We really have
especially
people
when
we do business with.
You are not getting what you're expecting to get.
So how do you deal with that when you are going through a tough time, when things are hard and then you need somebody to talk to?
I still have my grandma. Even
your
though
grandma is still alive.
Oh, she's still alive.
Okay.
Even though in
how old
is
she by now?
In her 90s.
That's crazy.
Yes. Even though and yeah, seminar na meeting about work
Yeah,
issues. So
yeah.
after my grandmama, and as I said my grandmama, I have this same manner of me with my business. No, the man who invested in my business.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, he's still around. And
Yes.
he still
Anytime
covered
personal issues, anytime I'm double-minded, like sometimes I feel like why? After all, why?
Mhm.
I have my moments when I cry, be like, there by the grace of God, you can do it. I have my own challenges when I'm
that's
double-minded.
nice.
I call him.
That's
So
nice. See, that's the thing about business. People think that since you own so many business, you are making money. That's the end. You don't have challenges. You don't have personal problems. So they see it off that perspective. And if you employ people that you are working, with, they don't take it serious. They feel like wait, they say why are you complaining? Why are you talking so much?
only business no.
Mhm.
What you cry no.
Exactly. I've been
See,
trying to tell people
business
every time.
people, they think.
Exactly.
They also go through a lot.
A lot because
On
you have to
no
pay
bed,
salary
Juma.
regardless.
So when you're on fast, so when you're on fast, at the
Exactly.
end of the day, you are supposed to pay him or her.
Yeah.
You understand? So we too, we go through a lot.
How long did it take you to build all your business?
Okay, for now, almost 3 years.
Almost
Or
3 years.
yes, no more than 3 years.
More than 3 years. Okay.
Owning a business is not something that is difficult, but you making it stay.
And if they want to purchase
Okay.
any of the businesses too,
Okay.
there are any numbers to call? Can put it out there.
Okay. Jenna Sky, Raise and Bundles. It's about beauty.
Okay.
Beauty care.
Beauty care. All right.
Yes. And the DJ's foods, we deal in home service, as in obi wo per se bimbe nkwan kakra bi mfama no.
Okay.
That kind of foods now.
You are busy and you can't cook.
You are
stuff like
busy and you can't cook on your own. Maybe your wife is not around, or if yes, or your boss or crampona, you can't cook on your own when you call me. Yes, and we sell veggies to restaurants,
As in
individual
vegetables.
yes,
Okay.
individual personnel. So you're talking more and at restaurants
Okay.
and at supermarkets. So
Okay.
and I do importation too.
Okay.
Pre-order. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have pre-order by Jenna Sky. Oh, anyama wo na say per se maybe you don't know how to get it, and as person want to anyama wo we can help you.
Okay.
Yes. You can contact me on 05-444-92948.
Thank you very much, Georgina Ishan.
Ishen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ishan. Is it fancy?
Yeah, me and Fancy.
Yeah, pure fancy.
Fancy kakra is mine kakra.
Ajish. Mix nafa. Thank you very much for coming. This is Brand with Me, Women in Business.